Morning. It is still very nippy. We're actually quite far behind where we were this time last year. The plants are a lot smaller, so don't go crazy sowing your seeds. If you've been following along with me, I've been pacing you, so you shouldn't have too much to look after. Germinating your seeds in the house, just be really careful when transitioning them to the greenhouse. Treat it as hardening off, exactly the same way as we would if we were taking them from the greenhouse. We don't plant them out straight away. We give them a period of transition. So this is the same. A balmy 21, 22, maybe 23 degrees, depending on how generous your husband is with the thermometer controls. They don't want to come out into -2 all of a sudden and get a nasty shock. So watch out for that. The jobs I've been getting on this week has been potting on. I've got a lot of potting on to do. And although the plants are smaller, one thing I've noticed, the plant top growth is smaller because the air temperature is keeping it down. The compost, on the other hand, is holding on to the heat. So during the evenings, what's going to happen is the air temperature goes down. That affects the top growth and that slows it down. However, during the day, especially when your seeds are in the greenhouse, the compost gets charged up with that heat and releases it slowly overnight, which means the roots are much warmer than a top growth. And the roots are actually a lot bigger. They're not far off the size they should be for this time of the year. So if you're looking at your plants and you don't think they need potting on, maybe check one or two. The root system might be larger than you think. A case in point is this Cerinthe. It's done so well that I've had to pot it up into 1 litre containers. Look at all those plants because their root systems are huge. Now, I don't want to put them out in the garden yet because there is talk of a possible weather warning on the way. Keeping an eye on it for us. The Met Office are just not sure how far south it's going to come. There's talk there could be the beast from the east too, but who knows? Let's hope it is not too bad. And let's hope that we've had now all of the cold weather that this country is due over one winter, and we'll have a spring like last year where we had the last frost in April. However, we do need to be mindful that the year before we were still having the odd frost on the 17th of May.